Hi Nigel, I have got some really exciting news for you. I was reading this article about, your new Lawless Britain campaign, and I was really struck by the fact you recognised that there had been a societal collapse of trust between authorities and general Joe public. You're talking about people being too scared to do anything, and I thought, gosh, why might that be? But I've come up with the answer. It's you, Nigel. Your timeline is full of stuff like this. I get that you don't want anybody to really look at the fact that the small boats crisis was created by Brexit, but maybe you've gone a little bit too overboard, pun intended, with Operation Fear. And of course, headlines like these amplifying your fears or your distraction don't help people. And maybe have a chat with some of your MPs, because I don't think this really helps either, do you? Oh, and speaking of societal collapse, these are all the things that Lee Anderson has done wrong. And this is awkward because you were saying just yesterday, weren't you, at that podium, there's no such thing as a minor crime. Which, if that's true, Nigel, and I don't necessarily disagree with you, you put in this link up and, well, allegedly illegally data harvesting people's email addresses, that is actually a crime. And it's not the first time you've done that crime, is it, Nigel? You minx. I was intrigued when Sarah yesterday stood up and was saying about basically we should be punishing everybody that's done something wrong. So she's really changed her tune, hasn't she? I've got a massive issue with drunk drivers, but Sarah apparently just goes, well, it is what it is. And to be fair, Nigel, I don't think it helps our regular societal contract when you're telling people not to trust others whilst you yourself are constantly lying. Extremism is something we should all be combating against, but your councillors seem to be right in the middle of all of this stuff. Here they are in Dover over the weekend with that great national protest. There were some really dodgy groups there whose whole purpose is to undermine the fabric of our society. But they just smiled for a photo. You say that you're going to keep the country safe, but you can't even vet your own candidates. Which nicely leads me to today's big announcement for you guys. Another Tory defection, but this time gives you your first seat in the Senate. But it turns out Laura Ann Jones is quite a character. This was how the defection was reported in Wales. Seems like she's got quite a history. Although it's headlines like this that make me think that she's perfect for reform. Sure, there's a few issues with her, but a bit of bullying's alright, isn't it? I guess as Sarah Puchin would say, Nigel, it is what it is. Whoops, speaking of Sarah, probably worth telling her to stop lying about things as well. So look, if you can just be a little bit solution focused, sort all those things out, and I think I've just pulled us back from the brink of societal collapse. I told you it was good news, as you were.